excited because we are here with our feature photographer. So I'm going to actually let her introduce herself. So please tell us who you are and where you are.
I am Toria Germain of Toria Germain Photography and Ignite Boudoir by Toria G. And I am in the Winchester area. It's literally 20 minutes north of Cincinnati.
Okay. So my first question is for you. Why boudoir?
That is so funny. So for me, I've always been a very sensual person, always. And I remember when I got into photography in itself, I was like, okay, I'll be this wedding photographer that's traveling and all of this. And I went to a style shoot. And during the style shoot, you know, sometimes you just hear spirit and it's whispering to you, ask this question. So I asked, are y'all gonna have a boudoir style shoot? Just like, no, we're not doing that. And it was just like, okay, no one else is having this, so let me try it. And when I tell you, I tried boudoir, I worked with a couple of models, of course, first time doing it. And one of the models, I think she was about 6 months postpartum or 6 weeks, I can't remember, but she was so nervous. But as soon as we got into the actual photo session, the way that she transformed into this phoenix, magical, mystical creature, it blew my mind, and it made up my mind that this is what I want to create for every woman that I am honored to work with. I want to be able to create that experience where they're transforming back into themselves, where they're disrobing from societal standards and standing fully in who they really are. So that's why I really, really love boudoir.
I love that what you said, transforming back into themselves. I think that's something that a lot of times people don't understand. It's not that you are becoming someone new. You literally are becoming yourself, and that's it. So I love that. That's awesome. So my next question is, what sets you apart?
What sets me apart is my values. I really truly believe that my core values set me apart. I truly believe in family. That is one of the main reasons I'm even a photographer. Is one of my main campaigns was moms need more photos. This was before I was a boudoir photographer, but it's because I believe that women need to be seen. Women need to be heard, and they need to first acknowledge it themselves so that they can be a better them. Because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So if I want to be a better mom, I want to be a better wife, I want to be a better sister, whomever, I want to be a better Toria, I'm going to have to make sure that I am tending to self first. And I believe that does help and translate in that.
I love that. I love you said moms need more photos.
They do. They're always the ones taking the photos of the dad or auntie, grandma, and them. And it's just kind of like, let's take it back to us, because you need to be in that picture too, regardless. But yeah, even if you aren't showing it to your children, you still need to see yourself in a certain light to be able to say, I still got it. Let me be able to be my best self. And I often talk about pouring from your overflow and not from your cup. And you know, when you pour from your cup, it's empty. So it's going to take more time to fill it back up versus you're just pouring from your overflow. This is what I got. This is the extra excess. So let me just, you know, be the best me that I can be. So I think that sets me apart.
You need to put that on a t-shirt. Okay. Pouring from your overflow and not from your cup. That's a t-shirt, like right there and there. I love that.
Listen,
I'm put that in my pocket for that. I love that. I absolutely love that. So with your boudoir, how do you, when it comes to honoring Black women, how do you feel like your work does that?
I believe my work does that because one, editing, for sure. Editing and making sure that you look like you. You're not like orange. We're not using presets, but also creating that space for you to disrobe, for me to be able to create a space where you can talk freely, where you can be yourself freely. There's no, I need to put on a mask. I need to put on this cloak so nobody can see me. We are discovering who you truly are. We're taking off the mask. We're taking off the invisible cloak because you don't want so-and-so to see you or whatever it may be. And we're creating a space for you to literally be able to honor who you truly are and to be that. And I think that is how I am able to honor women. Like, it's okay to be yourself. Like, I know, I know the journey.
I love that. Now, how can people, if they want to work with you, get in touch with you?
You can go to Ignite by ToriaG.com. And you can get in contact me with there, or you can go to ToriaGermainPhotography.com. But I just separated my brands, so I'm feeling really excited about that. But it's Ignite by ToriaG.com, or you can go to Ignite by Toria G on Instagram as well.
So what are your two brands? Let's say that. How, if people want to work with you, what are they able to do?
So if they want to work with me, you can either go to ToriaGermainPhotography.com, which is basically like branding. If you want to do glamour, heritage shots, legacy shots, Boudoir is Ignite by ToriaG.com. And that way you can contact me and we'll get an idea of what you're looking for as far as your boudoir session.
So you can do everything. You can get all of your images at one space and just like, yeah, we can do, you know, the not so sexy images of you looking beautiful and glammed up. But when you're ready to take it to the next level, I got you on that one too.
I got you on that one too. Yes.
I love that. So what projects are you working on, let's say in the next 6 months, year, that you really want to showcase and focus on?
I really want to focus on maternity. Particularly with second-time mothers. I love mamas. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Particularly with second-time mothers, because a lot of times when you have that first baby, it's like all about them. And then when you're having that second one, it's like, okay, I need to get it with myself so that I can pour into these babies. So I'm really working on getting more maternity clients, as well as working on building my email list and Facebook groups and things like that. So I'm really, really, really excited about that, and continuing to educate on sensuality and letting women know that it is safe and it is okay to be a sensual being, period.
I was about to say period. I love that. If someone, like if a photographer is starting out, what is one piece of advice that you would give them that they should focus on if they're going to focus on boudoir photography? I know that was like caught you off guard.
That was a good one. I really want to say to understand your values so that you can understand who you are a good boudoir photographer for. Because everyone and everything is not for everyone. And when you have a true understanding of what your values are, you will have a true understanding of who you can truly serve and create that space for, depending on what it is, what your why is. Depending on what your why is, knowing what your values are will lead you farther than trying to follow what other people are doing. So definitely stay true to yourself, know what your values are, and just go out there and get it.
And you know what? That was a good way to end this, because it's like, no, just go out and get it. Just go out, like, just do it. I just want to say I thank you. I appreciate you so much. Again, can you let us know where you are? So if you're watching this on YouTube or on Instagram and the Facebook group, you know exactly where she is.
I am in Winchester, Ohio. So if you come to Cincinnati, I'm like 20 minutes away. Like, you can literally just come and reach out and touch me.
Excellent. And do you travel for boudoir? Do they have to come to you?
I do travel to Boudoir depending on where you need me to be. So far, I've traveled to Atlanta and the Tuskegee, Alabama area. But if you need me other places, just let me know and I'll be there.
All right. I appreciate you. Anything you want to say just to wrap it up, or do you feel like I said everything I needed to say?
You said everything you needed to say, and I want to say thank you. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
this and being here for all of us. I truly
Thank you.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to thank you, our featured photographer for August. Please check her out. All the information that you need on how to locate her, to book her, because we all about paying Black women their coins, Black people their coins, will be in the information below. So you'll be able to do that yourself.